1.8.2 for Tom Clancy's The Division and the patch notes. So yesterday they released worldwide on PS4, Xbox One, and PC update 1.8.2, which included several changes to the gameplay. First, we're going to start off with the nerfing of Predator's Mark. Excuse me. Predator's Mark no longer ignores status effect immunity when it comes to players. So, all the forum whiners and crybabies complaining about complaining about the Predator's Mark because you couldn't beat it with Cronus. Well, you got your wish. Predator's Mark no longer works against players. Well, not to say it don't work against players, but players will not experience the status effect ignore of the bleed that Predator inputs on another player. So basically, it's I don't know if it's trash, but it could be. They nerfed Nomad. Nomad was nerfed. If you're running in a group, you no longer have the 6-piece bonus to Nomad. And I could see why they did that. I don't know if it was the right thing to do. Another thing that they did was they stopped the automatic shotgun aiming. Oh God, all you shotgunners relied on that pop shotting, quote unquote. You're gonna have to get some skill, kids. Learn how to aim a gun, especially a shotgun. Don't rely on the game to aim for you anymore. It's not gonna work anymore. You're gonna have a 10-second cooldown, and you're probably gonna get killed because your skill is subpar. You relied on the game to aim for you rather than using it yourself. So I don't feel sorry for you in that regard. I'm absolutely ecstatic that they did that. I'm quite tired of people auto-aiming shotguns at me in the DZ. 2 new legendary missions. Pretty awesome. Madison Field Hospital, Madison Square Garden, and the General Assembly. We did Madison Square Garden. It's a pretty tough match. You're definitely going to need a lot of DPS on that. Probably a good Reclaimer. And Firecrest would work very good on that. Keep the shotgunners back because you're dealing with LMB. And them shotgunners, when they rush, they'll do a lot of damage. Take you out pretty quick. So, those are the ones that I would suggest. Maybe perhaps a Tactician, a Firecrest, a Reclaimer, maybe a good Sentry or Hunter's Faith. With the extremely high DPS to, snipe from a distance would be a good setup.
Reminder, only senior personnel have access to environmental controls.
Patch notes. And Shields. Shields was an absolutely pretty interesting and awesome, in my opinion, piece of, I don't know, data, whatever you want to put it, into this game. New patches. These caches are giving out a ton of Division tech, 2,000 Phoenix credits, classified gear, exotic weapons. These are pretty awesome. As soon as you log in, if you have your base fully upgraded, your base of operations, like any player over level 30 should, or if they don't, should get it done soon, you get that one for logging right in. Very good to start off with. 500 pieces of Division tech goes not very far, but it can certainly improve your gear set if you need something optimized, like maybe a striker set or whatever you're playing style with, or you're playing with. If you want to optimize it, 500 pieces will certainly get you pretty far. 2,000 Phoenix credits. I don't know about you guys, but I love to recalibrate stuff. Phoenix credits are very useful for recalibrating weapons. And if you want to buy blueprints to craft stuff, Phoenix credits where it is. The raising the cap of the Phoenix credits was a great idea. My question to Ubisoft is, why haven't we got any more space yet? Guys, all this content that you have into this game. Yeah, we don't have a space requirement for vanity items. Cool, we can hold, you know, I have close to 1,000 vanity items. But, guys, we need some more space. There's a lot of mods, there's a lot of weapons. People have a, large variety of likes and dislikes. They want to experiment. Please, give us some more space. Come on. 100 slots. At least 50. I mean, I have 2 characters. And my stash and my characters are maxed. And I can't find out where to put stuff. Guys, please, give us some more space. You're giving us content. You want to keep the players into the game. You're doing the right thing. We need more space, guys. Help us out. So the shields, I really like this. I had a lot of fun doing these. I completed all 4 of them on 24 hours. And I got a ton of division tech out of it. Some pretty good pieces of gear. Now, another thing you guys may not realize is that you can share the items that you receive in these division caches. Another guy asked me yesterday, can you share that stuff? Looking at a cache I just opened, I realized that I could. I told him yes. He was another streamer, realized that he didn't know that we could do it. Awesome move on Ubisoft and Massive's part. Very happy about that. Because, again, this is a team-based game. These guys want you to help other players out. I go out of my way to help my friends all the time. Whether it be, Dark Zone or, trying to help them farm for Division Tech or better gear or doing commendations or whatever the case is. I always go out of my way to try and help people. So backing up to the patch notes, I'm going to go back up above ground. Every player received a reactivation cache in your primary vendor in the base. There's a reactivation cache for every player. Whether you're a new player, returning player, or a veteran player. Everybody got them if you're playing this on PlayStation 4. I'm assuming it's the same on PC and Xbox One. Don't quote me on it, though, because I don't want to be wrong. I don't like being wrong. I like to bring accurate information. And I'm going to do the best I can to do that. So, back to the patch notes on Nomad. Nomad, again, 5 pieces if you guys are in a group. No longer going to have the 6th piece bonus. You guys are going to be running alone. The Nomads are, it says it in the name of the gear set, Nomad. Nomads are normally people who runs by themselves. Lonemen, gunmen.
Now entering a safe area.
So, that's where that's at. And, let's go back to the reactivation cache. I've got mine up in the vendor. I'm going to check him out. Grab my stuff, see what I get. I'm assuming it's probably not going to be anything classified, because when I read the patch notes, excuse me, it said that these were 4-piece sets. Well, they were 6-piece sets, but they're non-classified, which means you have set 4 bonuses on these gear sets, but there's all 6 pieces. And they're at the rewards claim vendor up in the front of the base as soon as you walk into the post office. It's going to be on the resource side. Down to the bottom. Reactivation mods cache. Reactivation weapons cache. Reactivation D3 F&C cache. Reactivation Firecrest set cache. Reactivation Strikers set cache. Reactivation currency cache. This one puzzled me. It says the Striker symbol on it, but has a reactivation high-end gear cache on it. Why the Striker symbol, though? Very curious about that. It has a Striker's Battle Gear symbol on it. On my initial review of the update 1.8.2 patch notes, I stated that there was going to be a nerfing to the Striker gear set. I'd like to rescind that statement. There is nothing in the patch notes referencing a nerfing to Striker. The only thing that they referenced was pop shotting, quote unquote, auto aiming a shotgun, Super 90s, showstoppers, stuff like that. SAS G12s, double barrels, whatever. So that was misconstrued as a Striker nerfing, and it was not true. So as far as I know, and the patch notes clearly state that there was nothing done to Striker's battle gear. Outstanding. Okay, back to Tactician of the patch notes. Tactician. Here's for all you Tactician guys. They fixed the elevator problem where you lose your stacks in the elevator. Awesome, isn't it? So now when we pack up some stacks, you got 60 and you want to blow something up while you're sticking, you get in an elevator, you're no longer going to lose your stacks. Thank you, Ubisoft. It's been a while coming, but you finally got it done. Kudos. 2 thumbs up. Thank you very much for fixing Tactician. It's one of my favorite gear sets. I run a 6-piece, and I absolutely love it. So, we'll go back into the patch notes and see if we can go back over anything else. Let's see. 4 new collections. There's a Mark IV cache. I don't know if you guys have seen that yet in the collection. That's going to be in your appearance and your primary collection. There's now a Mark IV collection. This comes with the Commando collection. Recon Recon Patrol collection. Century's Call collection. Path of the Nomad, and Silver Bunker collection. Obviously, you'll complete the Silver Bunker collection by completing these other collections that are in this cache in the Mark IV set. And I've already gotten a few pieces of the Recon Patrol, a couple of Century. I'm looking forward to completing these vanity sets. I love collecting vanity items, as you can see. I have a lot of vanity items. I've bought them, I've collected them since I started playing the game, and that's like probably one of my favorite things to do, other than Commendation Hunt. It's another one of my favorite things to do. So back to Shields. Shields was and is patches, and now when you complete these, there's going to be more, as you can see. And after the first one, tiers 1 and 2 will be, I believe, tier 3, and that's in 27 days from today. Today, obviously, is Friday, June 15th, 2018, so it'll be in the middle of July when the next shield is presented. Don't know any of the details about it yet. When I get them, I'll let you guys know. Now, these rewards, as you can see, I'm going to show you guys the details. There's an audio. Play the audio for you guys.
Let me tell you.
It's talking about when Faye Lau
the real deal.
was in an agent
Gotta admit, at
talking
first I
about
was
you.
skeptical. Oh, great. He's another rookie who thinks they're going to do it all themselves. Probably get roasted by the cleaners within a week, you know what I mean? Didn't happen. Kind of the opposite, really. Between you and me, you didn't see that sort of performance out of every agent. You still don't. I'm telling you. Right now, I'd follow that agent into hell. Or uptown, whichever comes first. Not sure you can tell the difference at this point.
Alright, the details. Okay. Now, there are going to be different tiers in these shields. The higher the tier, there's going to be 12 tiers, is my understanding. And obviously, the higher you complete, the more rewards you're going to get in the second division. I'm not bringing you any content on that game right now because other people are. And when I get the game, I will be live streaming it like crazy. I will have the game pre-ordered soon. I actually signed up for the beta as well. I'm super excited to get a possibility at that beta. Hopefully Ubisoft looks out and provides me with a copy of it. I would love to stream it live, and super excited for that game to come out, among others. The hazard shield was clear 25 landmarks in the dark zone. That was pretty fun. The weekly HVTs was pretty easy. Got that done in about 45 minutes, maybe even sooner. The Avenger one, 10 named in Manhattan, Dark Zone, and the West Side Pier. Fairly easy. Now, mind you, every one of these caches gave you 500 pieces of Division Tech and 2,000 Phoenix credits and 3 Cypher keys. 2 pieces of classified gear and an exotic on each and every cache. So, the amount of Division Tech that I received in the last 24 hours completing these 4 shields was just tremendous. I still have I have 725 pieces still. I have 7,100 Phoenix credits. So, I loved it. I was pretty happy about that. I think the shields being patches are absolutely pretty cool. And I'm looking forward to the next set of them coming. Alright. Now, we're going to get into the news. Complete special in-game challenges to unlock the rewards for both the Division and the Division 2. So the rewards in this game are obviously the Division caches. The rewards for Division 2, I'm assuming, are going to be weapons, maybe vanity items. Who knows? We'll find out when the time comes. That's my review of update 1.8.2. I'm going to be... Oh, additionally to the patch notes, the 2 new legendary missions, sorry I forgot this, are the Madison Square Garden, or the Field Hospital, right outside the door here, and General Assembly, which is the last one where you fight Colonel Bliss in the helicopter. Haven't tried that one yet, but I'm going to be streaming it live here soon, so stay tuned if you want a good show. And thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys. Dangerous out.